House. I know that's trying to be all a bit cool, but it really was. Like, I went to see Beach House a few months ago. I bought their album and it changed my life because it was just the most beautiful thing I've heard in ages. And went to see them when I was quite hungover and it was quite late and I really wasn't up for it. And I just went and it was just the most like beautiful experience. I was just sat against the railings in the Roundhouse just taking it all in, and that was quite a moment. So them for me, Missing Time's been the best gig.
I saw Patrick Wolf in a converted church in Glasgow, and it was a very, I suppose, almost religious-like experience, and he was very charismatic on stage and seemed to play about a dozen instruments throughout the show, which I found very inspiring. And sartorially, he was brilliant. And I like his baritone timbre coming through.
I haven't been to that many gigs. I prefer to go and see electronic acts.
Raver up. Richard's a raver.
However, John Hopkins, I went to the Roundhouse for a Sonar Festival preview last summer, actually. Was it that long ago? Yeah, and John Hopkins happened to be in one of the smaller rooms. I mean, he's not who I went to see, but when I found out he was on, I was amazed because he's someone I really look up to, and I was quite pleased to see him just unassumingly rocking out in the crowd before he went on. And I went up to him and I said, and it turned out it was him. And I just found myself being a bit of a kid, really, because I was really pleased that I got to meet him and see him do a set, because he's someone that hasn't really put a foot wrong musically for me.
Mine would have to be Maze and Frankie Beverly. Last year, that was intense. It was amazing. Second and third track, and there's seats, and no one's sitting down, everyone's up, and it's rocking out to this soul legend. It was amazing. It was great. It was great.
I'm a soul man. Do we agree on 93 Feet East?
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
93 Feet East in Shoreditch stood out because I think it's the night where we all definitely enjoyed ourselves.
As punters as well.
Yeah, I mean, the other bands on the bill were really impressive, and I felt that we stepped up and we didn't let anyone down.
I think for me it was the fact that we came on stage and there were kind of 10 people standing there and we were like, let's just play well, have a good time.
Let's enjoy ourselves.
And we started going, we got like halfway through the first song, it started filling up, and by like halfway through the set it was really, really packed and people were dancing and we really got into it, and then we all just kind of gave it our all because we could see we were having an effect. We were like, don't leave, this is great. And so I think we played the best set we played so far. It was awesome.
Definitely the most fun I've had on stage.
Yeah.
Technically not perfect, but the show was brilliant. Actually, we're really excited about playing here tonight in Manchester. And like Dave, for me, I used to come here a lot. I saw like Dave Suzuki here from Cannes and that sort of thing. And other bands like Paul Tiger Tail when they were starting out, and To Be My Boys. So it's a nice venue for us because obviously it's got a reputation, but it's quite small, quite intimate at the same time. So that suits us.
It's got good sound as well, which is really important.
Yeah,
gives us a lot of confidence when you can hear. No, that's not the end of the sentence. when you can actually hear yourselves really clearly, and you can hear that it's going to move people. Yes.
I'm definitely looking forward to playing Indigo too. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
that's gonna be amazing, and especially like having other people on like Prince and his after party on that stage, and Busta Rhymes will be on that stage, and people from Wu-Tang will be on that stage, and it's gonna be really looking forward to it.
When we made the song, they were very much. We had two things in mind. We wanted to make really good, concise pop records, but at the same time we didn't want it to be the sort of records that people couldn't come along to and kind of be alienated by if they turn up to a live show. They're supposed to kind of embrace the audience. We really want the kind of audience to partake. So a lot of them kind of have like quite a heavy electronic underbelly, which we then kind of I suppose garnish with guitars and vocals and everything else.
And it's very drum beat, and I think always in mind, since we started bringing songs together, we wanted a crowd to come and dance whether they knew the songs or not, and we have a lot of kind of anthemic chants and things like that in a lot of our songs. And so for us, a lot of those tracks, we have them with kind of a live venue and a live crowd in mind, because we want people to come in and dance and enjoy it and play late at night in East London venues and just have a lot of fun with it.
And also there's nothing better than coming off stage and just getting people, the immediacy of people being able to say that was great and we enjoyed that. And these people who won't have heard the music before, I mean, it's lovely to hear people say, oh, we listened to MySpace and it was great, but to have them actually right there and then sweating say to you that they enjoyed, you know, the last 35 minutes.
You build a relationship with the audience on stage, and it's nice when you're giving them something and they're giving it right back at you, and it makes the complete difference to, you know, between a good show and a bad show. And yeah, I think that's the one thing that I love about seeing shows and also, you know, doing shows, is that building that relationship with the audience. And yeah, it's great.
The Knife are definitely mine. The Knife are my favourite band in the world, and they haven't played live since 2006, and they would be the headline of my all-time Perfect Festival.
Okay, I'm going to have Talking Heads on stage because I think they have real physicality on stage. I think David Byrne is an utter inspiration, and seeing what he did, especially with regard to how he transformed the music into a live show format, is incredible. So he would be my headline act.
I'll tell you.
No, you please go first. I can't. Can I have? Okay, yeah, please.
You can have two.
You can have two.
You can have two. Get your two in before Rich.
No, Rich, please go first.
I'd probably have, I know I've just said his name already, but I'd probably say John Hopkins because it would fit with the kind of, you know, it would, another facet, because I think we've all chosen different things here. I think that'd be, it wouldn't be just a
We've all got very different
gig in the sky. I think it actually sounds like it might be a bit of a festival brewing.
Okay, I can't do it. I'm going to have to go a bit more than two. Okay, so if it was like, yeah, one day or spread over days. One day, MF Doom, definitely. Second day, Little Dragon, definitely.
That's it. That's fine.
No.
There's no third day. There's no third day.
There has to be.
There's got to be some stragglers on Sunday night.
Third day, Radiohead, hands down. I'm sorry, has to be.
There has to be some weeping in there, doesn't there?
We thought they'd talk at the moment.
Be weeping when he looks at the flyer.
Definitely. You are.
Have you had enough?
I think they're way too. Dead or Alive, do you say? What am I thinking? Marvin Gaye? Hell yeah! Guy's a legend.
I think people should watch. There's this girl called Lissy Truly, not that Lissy that's on the radio at the moment, who is great, but Lissy Truly she's from Brooklyn in New York. It's just like girl-fronted, cool rock music, and it is legitimately cool. She's signed to Wichita, and I think she's playing in London at the moment. And I think she's definitely gonna be coming through this year.
Sorry, add to the other list. Sonic Youth. That's one. Yeah, I would. Oh come on, they're awesome. And yeah, I've said it previously, but Little Dragon. I think they're on their kind of second album now, but they're still quite underground, and they I think they just supported Q-Tip. I think a while ago, almost Death at the Roundhouse, but they're really cool Swedish band. They're really nice.
I'd recommend a New Zealand band who I believe are now London Hamptons called Common Moccasin, and it's very strange and weird stuff, but I guarantee you've never heard anything like it, and it's strangely infectious and melodic at the same time.
I'll probably just let Georgie select another one.
I've got another one actually. These two guys called Mount Kimby from London, who are actually playing their first London headline show, I think, next couple of weeks, and they're awesome. They're amazing. It's just like kind of big, dark, burial-esque, but more relevant and more new kind of sounds, and they're just very unassuming, just kind of two young guys from London, and they're definitely going to go out this year.